Shalom, friends. How's everyone doing today? Hope all is well out there in the world. One day it'll be a kingdom. Que pasa? Buenos dias. Aloha. Hope everyone has been doing well. I have been extremely busy. Um, but I just want to do a little update, and I also want to do a recap. The recap's going to be right here, Mark 5, and we're going to read this little story of Legion right here. All right. It says, Christ went over there to the other side of the water there, to the country of the Gadarenes. And as soon as they got out of the boat, they met this man. Okay. The man said his name was Legion. It was a spirit speaking through him. Okay. All right. Now, once Legion saw that, excuse me, I dropped my Bible, that it was Christ, he went up there and started worshiping. He sensed the good in the man. All right. And here comes the powerful parts of this story. You know, they had said, hey, don't send us out of the country. Now, they weren't talking about, hey, send us over there to Africa or something like that. No, they weren't saying that at all. So you'll have to look up what that means. All right. And that was up verse 10, because Christ had said, come out of them, unclean spirit. But through the man, they started saying, please don't send us out of the country. Now, that's a metaphor, and you'll have to look up what the meaning of that is for yourselves. I don't want to be a teacher. I'm just reading the story. I don't write the story. All right? And they said, send us. They cried out for mercy from Yeshua and said, hey, send us into those swine over there. Now, that's another metaphor that you'll have to pray and search for what that truly means. Okay? But our master had compassion on the swine, and not the swine, but on the legion of unclean spirits. Okay? Now, then the men who were tending to those pigs, they seen this going on, and they ran back into town, saw what transpired there as our master had compassion on these demons. He don't love them. He has a righteous love, so he does love them, because you can't have compassion without love. All right? So we just have to remember that is where that's where you earn rewards, is by loving the unlovable, brothers and sisters. And it's hard to die to yourself to do that. But that's what you have to do to maintain no division amongst the brethren of those that claim Christ. There's no greater love. That is the greatest love there is to love your brothers and sisters. And if anybody, the new commandment, John 13:34, a new commandment that I give to you, that you love one another, as he loved us, that you also love one another. By this, all will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another, mercy, forgiveness, being repentful for our proud vanity selves, because we're all full of it. All right? Nobody wants to look at ourselves and be a light, but to be a light is a light all the time. And you can't do it alone. It takes a village, a community of people being sincere with one another. That is the message. That is the gospel, is unity, togetherness. Christ said himself in John 10, many places, don't just believe in him, believe in the gospel also. So that is where our rewards lie. And that's what the story in Mark 5 with the story of Legion. It's a story. I'm sorry, that's not his name. That's just what I referred to him as. All right. We have to love the unlovable, brothers and sisters. It's a hard thing to do. To love those who curse you, use you, spitefully say wrong things. That's just because they're still babes in our master. There's Shasta. She's chilling. But anyway, that's the update on the recap on the story of Legion. Now, here's a little update. This is my view in the mornings now, staying at this wonderful campground. Had to move off the property I was. This place is called The Farm. It's amazing how I ended up here. Found it by accident, just driving around. But it's a 160-acre campground here. They got all kinds of hiking trails up over here, over there, way up on the hill up there. That's the Jerry Garcia Shrine. Yeah, and this is where they have campground or music festivals. And so anyway, this is where we'll be staying at temporary. Much love, peace in.